Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this very noisy introduction for episode number 28 of our For the Worthy series. I am the Pixel Voyager, and today we are finishing off the last bits of what we need to do in this series. We are going to be farming up the very last pillar. You can see it is almost time to go for the pillar itself. And I've had a little bit better time this round because, well, I've been using the Shroomite armor with these chlorophyte bullets. Has made my life a little bit easier, but man oh man, when I get touched, do I get absolutely blasted. Under the circumstances, I think I'll go ahead and speak to my nurse, and I'm going to go ahead and transition. Well, tell you what, for funsies, I'm not going to transition. I was going to switch back into my melee set and use my lovely Meow Mirror to deal with the Moon Lord. But you know what? I kind of want to try it with these chlorophyte bullets. I've got the summons to get it a couple of times if I need to. And I hope I don't, because this is painful. Let me not get too focused on the enemies here. Let's go ahead and just burst this down. Try not to die again. There we go. So that is the last pillar. That will summon the Moon Lord. I'm just going to gather these fragments. There we go. And get out of here real fast. So I have a lot of chlorophyte bullets stacked up. About 2,000 now. Well, okay. About 1700 now. And we'll see if they are enough to carry the day. I have a feeling that I'm going to get absolutely massacred by this guy. But we'll get everything ready. I am buffed. I am summoned. I am ready. Well, I'm not buffed. I guess I should probably buff. Let's go ahead and buff. But this may or may not go well. I have just enough solar fragments to have crafted the leggings to go with my breastplate, but I do not have enough luminite to get the headpiece. So almost ready with the solar armor, but I do need a couple of kills here. And I have already messed up. I need to get this on the bar as quickly as possible, and it's going to have to be that ranger emblem that gets gone. So now we're just going to fly away. We are going to use these chlorophyte bullets to focus almost exclusively on dodging. And we'll see how that goes for us. But yeah, hits are going to be a lot more deadly than they were. So we're going to have to be very careful about that. Yeah, you can see 122 there. I'm getting ready for another laser because I am sure it is coming soon. There it is. Trying not to get too much height because I know I'm near the space limit there. We'll work on getting back down. I'll draw him in a little closer. Again, trying to keep an eye out for that laser, which I know is coming. You get a pretty good intrinsic feel for the timing on that one. And yeah, we are very close to dead already. We've got a long way to go. We haven't even taken out a single eyeball yet. So, not looking too good. Let's go ahead and get up on top of the island here so I can zip around. Does work pretty well for keeping my space. But some of these bolts come out so quickly, they are hard to deal with. Getting ready for another laser. It's got to be soon. But, okay, if I get some good dodges like that, I do have a potion off cooldown. So, okay. This is actually not all that bad. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. So once again, a little bit too high up on the map. I don't have the fall speed to dodge a lot of those things. I need to get away from these islands again. That's going to be a big issue for me. One hand down and dead. Okay. To be expected. Again, I didn't think that set was quite going to carry me. Too much damage, too many stray hits. Yeah, the defense on this set is actually abysmally low. It just goes to show you how crazy it is to farm up that beetle set. It has been absolutely remarkable. But we'll hop into our chest here. We'll deposit the rest of these. So that's what I'm looking at. I actually might craft up some super potions. They will help. But I want to save as much as I can for solar fragments, because I will need several. Actually, let me get the count on that so I can be precise about this. There we go. For the leggings, I need 15 solar fragments. So that's actually, that's not too bad. And the luminite bars will just come naturally. So, okay. Good to go there. I am, running a good bit lower on that. So, chlorophyte bullets, great for 3 out of the 4 solar pillars. Not so great against ML himself. But I do have a couple of the sigils here. I'm going to go ahead and transition. Oh, well, I don't know why I summoned like that. Alright, so we'll use the sigil. I'm going to wait here for a few moments for the impending doom to approach a little closer. And then I'm going to hit these buffs, hit my real buffs, and, well, get ready to go. Actually, I can go ahead and do this. And we'll break out the Meow Mirror and see how it does. I could reforge it a bit, but that costs money, and that money is dedicated to the nurse. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead, do that, do that. This will give us a chance to heal up, and hopefully this will still be noisy, but more successful, hopefully. Moonlord is never going to be a free fight, especially in Master Mode. But if we could do it with the Daybreak and the Solar Eruption, surely I can do it with the Meow Mirror. Outrageously good damage out of this thing. So, we'll just take it one step at a time. Alright, so immediately going to take the same strategy. We are going to target that top eye as much as possible. Unfortunately, the slight arch we get on these cats may or may not actually help us out. But we'll see how it goes. And I don't know why I am lagging so aggressively right now. That is actually awful. Yeah, that beetle armor defense making a huge, huge difference. Well, going over the top of the floating islands works reasonably well, I suppose. But again, I need to get down, and I need to get down quickly. Third eye should be opening any moment now. There it is. Now I just need to aim a little better. We'll go ahead and pop a potion. I'm pretty close to that 150 threshold. Keep working that eye. And it'll be down reasonably soon, to be honest. There we go. Get that mini-map out of there. Keep up the fire rate. We're going to actually continue in this direction. I don't want to get too close to my house, which I am right now. But I should be able to make that work. Should have another potion ready momentarily. And I'm going to get stuck on my house again. Yep. Right through it. The exact thing I was concerned about did come to pass. But we'll potion up. I will continue trying to dodge as best I can. There we go. And we should be about done with Death Laser. Maybe, just maybe, get it out of the way this cycle. Yep, that's why I stayed a little higher this time. Alright, so Death Laser Eye is out. So now it's just a matter of bursting down these hands. Hopefully bursting down these hands very quickly. 26 damage is not that big a deal. Again, another potion off cooldown very, very soon. I'll need a chance to draw in a little closer. Ooh, okay. Lucky needle thread there. Where did he go? There he is. Uh-oh. Okay. Lucky dodge there. Okay. Now it's time to switch it up. This is very dangerous. I don't like this at all. Okay. Oh, no. I don't like this at all. Just letting cats fly. Hopefully they take care of business for me. Apparently, a few of my potions have already worn off, so a lengthy fight as it stands. But once this hand is down, we're onto the core. And I just need to find it to target it. Okay. There we go. Once I start getting the core under control here, this shouldn't be too bad. Oh, man. Apparently, I am not hitting it nearly as well as I would like. Let's switch it back to the Daybreak here, then. Use that last potion. Because we should be done before I need and or get another. So this slow for just a moment, because I do need to keep that at least a little bit in view. There we go. And yeah, that should be a Moonlord down. Alright, there we go. That's the Luminite to complete my solar set. If I need to, I'll swing back around and pick up a Vortex set because, you know, why not? But that's only if I need to. And survey says it is another Meowmere. Okay. Let's craft up these bars. 27 Luminite bars is enough for the leggings. I do want to... No, it's definitely the leggings. So we're going to hop up. Ooh, so fast. This chest right here. 1, 2, 3. So I am giving up that raw damage reduction percentage, but I am getting a ton more armor and a lot more damage out of it. So I guess I'm going to sell a Meowmere and a Starboard. I wonder if this Starboard... might be worth it. Possibly. We're gonna see how this fight goes. This one could be pretty, well, pretty different. I'm going to be rocking more defense, but less everything else. I'm using the Celestial Starboard instead of the regular wings, which is fine. I still have plenty of up and down control, assuming I can keep up with the slightly different style inputs here. But we'll see how it goes. Should be here any second now. Oh, actually, now that I look, this does give me damage reduction. So there's nothing about this that's worse. I feel much, much better. Well, now that I think about it, I can still use this just like regular wings anyways. Just that little burst of speed when I need it. So, okay. Hey, a traveling merchant. Maybe he'll have an ammo box now that I don't really need it at all. Can really, really tell that those buffs have worn out. Alright, so apparently we are good to go for at least reasonably consistent Moonlord kills. Let's grab treasure bag. Only used a few of those potions, so now got a much better supply. I don't feel so bad about wasting what I got. Now, let's keep our fingers crossed. I still need a Star Wrath. I actually didn't see what I got. Went into the void bag. Oh, it was the portal staff. A nice sentry weapon. Maybe get some use out of it. Maybe not. We'll see. So, let's try and play my cards just right here. I know I can get the one Celestial Sigil. I think that might be all, though. I don't know that it's gonna be enough for me to get a second one. I would need to spend... Oh, no, I don't even have enough Vortex Fragments either. So, I'll use my one more Celestial Sigil, and then I guess I'm cycling back through... Yeah. There's no way that math works. So I'm going to cycle back through the lunar events. Alright, there's the next Moon Lord. We'll just hover right here, grab the bag, and make our way back home. Thank you. Good deal. That is a Celebration Mark II. Also kind of fun, but not what we're looking for. Alright, loving how quick that kill was. And we are dumped straight into... one of the events here. Let me focus up. I am not going to show this. We have seen enough of this. Lord knows I've seen enough of this. But we're just going to grind through it real quick. You know, I've had a very interesting revelation during this last round of pillar farming, and it's pretty straightforward. Apart from a few specific use cases, I don't think the Meowmere's actually that good. I think I like the Solar Eruption better. The damage is great, but it's just so random and kind of hard to aim against the smaller, more mobile enemies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure against most critters, I'm going to use Solar Eruption, maybe Starlight if they're a little slower. That and this portal staff is nuts. I didn't use it during Moonlord because... Ooh, look at that. I will equip that, actually. But this lunar portal staff is actually quite good on its own. It doesn't contribute a ton of DPS, but it does contribute some. Let's look for our Star Wrath, and there it is. Oh... baby, we know what that means. We know what that means. It is now Zenith time. Oh my god, I've never crafted this before. We're gonna see how good it actually is. Spoiler alert, really, 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 really good. So, let me get cleaned out and ready to rock and roll, and we're gonna do exactly that. Okie dokie, it's time. I'm so excited. So we are going to take our Terra Blade, our Influx Waver, our Enchanted Sword, our Seedler, our Horseman Blade, our Star Fury, our Beekeeper, and our Copper Sword. I think that should be everything. Indeed it is. There is the Zenith. Infinity +1 sword. Get that right in the #1 spot. It is agile, which is fine. Look at that effect. Oh boy. I love it. Matching with the solar armor. So good. Only one other little thing left to do before we go on to our last rush. Let's reforge this bad boy. I am sitting on about 22 platinum. I hope it is enough. But we aren't stopping until I am broke or I see legendary. Good lord, it's expensive. I need you to start giving me some better reforges. There it is. It's almost 1 platinum to reforge it off of this. But there is our legendary Zenith. Bam. Now we're looking at a cool 316 melee damage, a nice, even 45 crit strike chance. You love to see it. I have never seen it, and I love to see it. So, that moves us on to our next bit of fun. I have to find somewhere to fight the Old One's army. And I think if I look, probably the best place to do it is going to be out here somewhere. This forest is relatively flat and uncorrupted, importantly enough. So let's get moving. I sacrificed some of my chlorophytes specifically to get these digging claws because I knew what was about to happen. So I'm going to dig this out. I'm going to get this place nice and flat, and I'll be back with you in just a bit. Alright, morning's here. Terraforming has been completed. It should be plenty of space for us to do what we need to do. I have my crystal stand on the old bar here. I have 8 Eternia crystals purchased many moons ago. Many bosses, many deaths ago. But now it is their time to shine. Mostly just to serve as a demonstration for what we have done. So I am going to ballpark the center of this area. Right here seems perfect. I'm going to hit the buff button just for funsies. I got the potions. I don't think I'll actually need them. And we're going to get this started. The Old One's army is approaching. I will go ahead and add that on. I will go ahead and throw down this portal staff. They are coming from a little further away than I thought, but that's no big deal. Yeah, this was absolutely perfect. This is the first time that I have swung this Zenith. This is the first time I have swung it at anything. I've been using the solar eruption every now and then, but mostly my little dragon friend here has done all of the work. All of the work. It's been glorious. I've got my 1 sentry out there. But that's enough out of wave 1. I love this sword so much already. It goes all the way to the edge of the screen. I'm picking up this mana. I don't have anything to use it with, and that's just fine. Normally I would skip through some of this, but being the grand finale, maybe I just show the whole thing. I don't know. We'll just have to see if it stays interesting. And right now, it's not very interesting, is it? Uh-oh. Okay, we got some speedy ones. I guess that'll be the kicker. I'll have to actually defend this thing. And it is phase 3. It is going to be a little bit tougher. Everything going to be a little stouter. But we're pretty stout ourselves. So let's do this safely. I'm going to go ahead and throw the staff here just to catch any stragglers who might sneak by. And honestly, I might just stand here myself. It's not like I have anything to manage on either side. Apart from just making things a little bit faster. But we'll see what waves I get some of these bosses. I'll have Dark Mage. I'll have the the Ogre, and I'll have Betsy, of course. All of whom will probably fall very swiftly at my hand. And I love it so much. We're waiting to see some of the flyers come in too, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and stick a little bit closer to the portal itself. That's wave 3 down. Now there is my first Defender medal of the playthrough. I don't know how many it actually takes to get any of the other stuff, any of the sets, any of the weapons, but I don't think I care about it right now. Alright, getting ready to kick into wave 4. And here's our Dark Mage. Okay. This is also where I'm going to start getting into some of the flyers, so I'll be very mindful of them. So at this point, we're going to just hang out a little bit closer. Our Dark Mage has spawned. I don't know from where. Apparently from over here. Relic number 1. I don't even get to see things because they're dead before I get there. What a lovely showcase we have here. Ah, another Dark Mage. Apparently got a trophy. So not a flawless run. The crystal did take 1 hit, but it looks like it does slowly regen back up. It's never going to get back to full, but that's interesting to note. Also going to have to watch out for our health. We're ticking down a little bit. Also, I'm going to go ahead and rebuff. A lot of my smaller potions have worn out. I hardly noticed because, well, things just die anyways. Love all the damage numbers. It's beautiful. Alright, I think this is the Ogre. Guess he's on this side because he's not dead yet. Yeah, that was the Ogre. There's the Ogre's relic. And there's another Defender medal. Or 14. There's our Ogre relic, Dark Mage's tome, and the Dark Mage trophy. Ah, very fun. Oh no! One got through. I took 35 extra damage. Oh no. Alright. Another Ogre dead. You can definitely see they are pretty stout just by themselves. I'm gonna have to really start sticking a little closer. These flyers can do some serious damage if I let them get too close. There's a drop. I'll have to give it a look. In the meantime, just melt everything. We've got more ogres coming. And there we have it. More medals for our trouble. 25 this time. Okay, so if you can reliably stack up these waves, then turns out it is pretty darn simple to get what you need. I got a dragon egg. I'm sure that is a lovely, lovely thing. But let's take care of business. I think this is the final wave. Yeah, Betsy. Betsy is here. And we'll see if I need to focus on Betsy a little bit. Betsy, definitely tougher than some of the other things. Not to mention, I still have to protect the portal. So this does make for an exciting conclusion. And there we go. With the defeat of Betsy, the event is now over. And I guess the last thing I'm gonna do before I sign off is grab 60 Defender medals and open up this Betsy treasure bag. a bunch of Defender medals, and a Phoenix. No, Aerial Bane. Huh. An interesting style of bow, for sure. Actually, really good damage comparatively. I think the Phantasm with this set is only 70-something. Maybe not the most efficient, though. Oh, here we have a flying mount. The Mage's Tome. I could have probably gotten that much, much earlier and had my flight. But apparently... Actually, I don't know how this works without the Saurian insignia. No, it is not infinite flight. It just gives you a lengthy hover, much like a flying carpet would. And then we drop. So, cool. How do I get off of this thing? There we go. Alright, back to the house. Let's go ahead and throw down the last of these relics. I wish I had made some sort of relic housing for these, but what are you gonna do? I just never stopped to build. Too many things to slay. That's kinda the way it goes for me. So there's the Dark Mage's relic. There is the Ogre's relic. And here we have the Betsy relic. So, that is the full suite. Let's count them up. That is 27 relics. Every relic obtainable in the game, which means I have cleared all content in the game. Some of it more legitimately than others, will say. But that is everything I needed to do. So, this concludes another Terraria series. It has been a blast. It has been pain and suffering. And I have loved every second of it. Fantastic stuff. So, we'll be doing some things a little bit differently from here on out. I will, again, after our last series, be taking a brief break from Terraria. We'll get some other series out. Play some new games to, just keep things fresh. But I'll be keeping an eye out on the Terraria community. I'll be looking into new mods and things like that. My next series will be modded. But I don't know what mods I'll play. I don't know what mods will be new. But if anything gets exciting and hot, I will let you know. So, my new schedule is going to be a little bit more streaming focused rather than recording focused. So, you will catch me streaming if you have, of course, subscribed and keep that notification bell on. You should be able to find me here on YouTube doing the streamy thing. But I'll be back with you here in the next couple of days. We'll get things started with our next series. In the meantime, I appreciate everybody tuning in for this episode, for the series, for anything else you've watched. I appreciate everything as always. Hope you have a great day. We'll catch you in the next one.